Chapter 7. The Breath Behind. Katerina froze. Cold, damp breath touched her neck. Something was behind her, but she couldn't turn around. She wasn't allowed to. Do not look back. Those words, they had been here before, on that piece of paper in the forest. But why? Jonathan's reflection in the mirror kept smiling. His eyes were empty. His lips moved, but no words came out. Only whispers surrounded her. Katerina clenched her fists. You are not him." The reflection smiled wider. "Are you sure?" Her hands trembled. Something was approaching from behind. It was breathing, slowly, steadily. Katerina gritted her teeth and squeezed her eyes shut. She forced herself to take a step forward, toward the mirror. The reflection did not move. "You do not exist," she whispered. The darkness behind her swirled. The breathing grew louder. Something shifted. Katerina knew, the moment she looked back, it would all be over. So she took another step. Her fingers touched the cold glass of the mirror, and then everything exploded into darkness. She was falling. A black void swallowed her, twisting and turning like a bottomless vortex. The whispers turned into screams. "You have no right to go further!" That which awaits has awakened. "They vanished, and so will you!" Katerina screamed, trying to grasp onto something. Suddenly, she felt a hand. She grabbed it. Someone was pulling her. Light struck her eyes, and she felt solid ground beneath her feet. She opened her eyes and saw Jonathan. He stood before her, breathing heavily as if he had just pulled her from underwater. "Jonathan?" She clutched his shoulders. He looked pale but real. You disappeared." Her voice shook. He stared at her with wide eyes. "I saw you too." His voice was weak. "But you were different." Katerina swallowed the lump in her throat. "We need to find a way out." Jonathan nodded. They turned around. They were in a different corridor, and in front of them were 3 doors. Katerina and Jonathan exchanged glances, and then all 3 doors opened at the same time. Darkness awaited. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more terrifying tales. Tell me, what would you do if you saw something staring at you in the fog? Let's discuss in the comments. iCloud.